Spyderco. Another Spyderco. And this one is also a Para 3. Hey everybody, welcome to Cards and Sharps. How's everybody doing? Oh, well, sorry to hear it. No. Had heard that one groan out there. Alright, I guess the rest of you doing great. For that groaner, I'm sure things will get better. I am doing excellent myself because I am getting to play with knives. And what we have here is another Para 3. I had done a review on a Para 3. So we'll make this one short and just talk about some of the differences between this and the original Para 3. This is one I had my eye on. And when I decided to buy a Para 3, I was actually at a gun and knife show, and the guy that had the best prices on the Spydercos did not have the blue at the time. He said he had sold out. So I went ahead and picked up the black and the G10 black scales. And I had seen reviews and pictures of the blue and had really wanted to see one in person. So I ordered this one, and I really like that. I like that look. It's not the bright baby blue that the Delica comes in, and it's more of a, I think people call it blurple. It's kind of a blue purple combination, so it has a really cool look. And actually, as I look at it through the camera versus in live with my eyes, it looks like two different shades of blue. So it kind of takes on a different look depending on the light, I guess, and to different eyes it may look a little more purple, and some it may look a little more blue. But it's got all the goodness of the original Para 3. It's got the compression lock, which I love, with the spider hole for easy, quick deploying. This one I have not played with and broke it in any, so it doesn't just flip open, just fly out there yet. My other one, it took a few minutes of sitting around just flipping and fidgeting to get it where it flew open easy. So this one would get there with a little bit of effort. It's got all the features that we liked about the original. You got the front finger tool here for getting in doing your fine work. And then it's got the jumping on the back ramp there, which if you watch me long enough, you'll know how much I like jumping on the back. And you got a little bit there that it's in the frame, so when you got to hold like this, you're gonna have that jumping for grip, and then when you choke up on it, you got that jumping on the ramp. So you got grip for days there. The G10's got a nice grippy feel to it. Otherwise, all the specs are going to be the same. 7.27 overall with the 3-inch blade. The big difference, besides the blue, is the steel. This one is the S110V, and there you can see it says it on it there. That is into the premium steels. The word on that is it will maintain that edge and has top edge retention, and yet still good, durable, strong blade. From all accounts, it is a bear to sharpen. This is the first knife I've owned with an S110V blade, and I have not put this one to the test. I know it's good and sharp out of the box, but I have not used it to test the edge retention yet, and definitely haven't not tried to sharpen it yet. So I can't really attest to how easy it is or difficult it is to sharpen. If you have any experience with this still, I'd love to hear from you and let me know what you think of it. Is the durability and the edge retention worth the added difficulty in sharpening, or is it all that difficult to sharpen? I guess some of you guys are set up for sharpening knives, is a big part of your enjoyment with knives. Personally, I'm not typically a steel snob, and also sharpening is not, that's not my enjoyment from the hobby. It's a necessary thing. It's always been a necessary thing with knives. So I tend to lean towards the steels that are easier to sharpen. But I do want good blade retention. I don't want a knife to go dull on me in the middle of use. And I like to sharpen on a good stone. So a knife that doesn't fight back too much when I'm trying to put an edge on it are the ones that I prefer. I don't go for mirror edges or anything like that. I'm not that much into the sharpening and everything. Just as we did with the original, we compared it a little bit to the Delica in size, so you can kind of see the scale of it here. It's a larger knife than the Delica, and the Delica is one I use quite a bit. And I'll carry it at times to just depend on mood and situation. My Para 3, I carried my first one I carried quite a bit until we got into summer months, and I started carrying my phone in my front pocket, and the profile of the typical Spyderco's kind of makes it crowded in my pocket with anything else in there. So once summer got here, I started carrying thinner knives on a daily basis, and would go back to the Para 3 when as my go-to when I was going out, doing anything outdoors, and I was going to have maybe cargo pants or shorts on, and had plenty of pocket space for other items, and then this got a place in the pocket to itself. I do like the looks of this better. I like that blue, and it gives you something a little better looking than just plain black without being prissy looking. It's pretty without being prissy. I mean, it doesn't look like a knife you'd be afraid to get out and rough it with, and you're not going to beat it up and detract from the look of it. Fit and finish, typical Spyderco, perfect centering. Everything's finished, all the edges are smooth, rounded, and typically what you expect from a especially the USA made Spyderco's. All right, well, that is the quick look at the Para 3 and the blue with S110V steel. If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and watch for the giveaways when we get to first 100 subscribers. And leave comments on what you think of these knives, and if you've got any experience with the Para 3. All right, that's all I've got. We'll see you guys next time.